Do I want more success? Would I wish that we would have ran better this year? Absolutely, like 100%. But man, we have gotten to do some awesome things as a family. We've gotten to do some just cool trips and going to experience different things. Honestly, the race win at Sonoma, like that wouldn't have happened if I didn't come back for this year. That win is as I want to say silly, but that's not a great term for it. But as insignificant as it would seem to many people, winning that Xfinity race at Sonoma, the fact that it happened and my family was there with me, and the next week was our off week, and so we got to really just enjoy it and celebrate it. And my wife and kids were in victory lane, and we really cherished it. Like, we soaked it all in. That moment, several other moments throughout the year, like that, we would have never had that, and I do not regret 1 minute of this season. There's been trials, absolutely, but who doesn't go through trials in life, right? So I didn't expect this year to be easy. I didn't expect it to be all rainbows and kittens, right? I knew it would be a challenge. I knew that there would be ups and downs, but I signed up for it, and I don't regret 1 minute.
Why doesn't Alex want to do it?
Because he likes going on the trips, and he likes, he just likes the lifestyle. And plus, he has a lot of friends. We have a close group of friends, that we travel with and on the circuit, and he's got a bunch of the other drivers' kids that he hangs out with at MRO, and so he thinks that when we don't race anymore that he's not going to get to see those kids, but that's not true. We'll still see them. We'll still be around. We'll still be involved in the industry. So I think he just is sad about the potential of losing a friend group, and not being able to travel and go a day early to go see baseball stadiums and games at other places. He thinks that, like, once we decide to not race anymore, full time, that it's just going to end completely, and he's going to be stuck at home with mom and sister.
So the only retirement is from full-time racing, is that right?
Yeah, I still would like to scratch the itch, right? I don't know what that looks like, but I still want a late model race. I still, if there's an opportunity to go run an asphalt pavement race, late model race or dirt late model race or a truck race or an Xfinity race or something like that, even a one-off cup race here and there, I would enjoy that. But I just, doing it for 38 weeks out of the year is a grind, and I'm not complaining because I signed up for it and I loved it, and it's afforded our family a wonderful, wonderful life. But I am ready to just create a little bit better work-life balance as I go forward.
At your age, don't you want to be somewhere where you can win every time you jump into the car? And I mean, let's face it, if Kevin Harvick, who pretty much rules the roost over at SHR, if he can't win, you guys are kind of...
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you certainly consider all options, right, and all things. But at the end of the day, I said that earlier, it's not all about winning and losing. It really isn't. As a professional, it certainly is, because we're in a performance-based business. But at the end of the day, like, when you look back at things as a whole, life is just much more about winning and losing. And so for me, I enjoy being at the racetrack a lot more when I'm competitive, certainly. It is way more enjoyable to get on the plane on Sunday night after a good run than it is when you have a bad day. But even that is temporary. You get to the shop on Monday and Tuesday, and you're already shifted focus to the next week.
And it sounds like you want to mentor drivers as well.
Yeah, I would enjoy that. And there's been a lot of surprising conversations that I've had over the last 4 to 6 months about the need for that. Just young guys coming up, that have a lot of talent and just need to have a little bit of help and coaching along the way to speed up that learning curve. And so I would enjoy that. I think that would be a lot of fun for me to give back and to help some of these young guys. I had it for me, right? I had Mike McLaughlin invested a lot in me when I was a young guy, and really taught me a lot just about, how to be on the racetrack, but even off the racetrack, just being a good person. So I've enjoyed having Mike around in my corner when I was younger, and I think that that would be a really enjoyable job.
What's Kevin Harvick like as a teammate?
Kevin's been the epitome of what it looks like to be driven and to be successful. His work ethic. I think that's what most people don't see. You see the Kevin Harvick on Sunday when the cameras turn on, but a lot of people don't see the Kevin Harvick behind the scenes, and just the focus that he has and the work ethic and how he rallies his troops and makes everybody rise to the level that he wants them to.
Apologies if you already asked this, but will Phoenix be it, or could we see you make select starts in the future?
No, I could potentially make some starts here and there in the future. But yeah, I think, like our announcement said, Phoenix will be it for me in the 10 car with Stewart Haas Racing.
Gotcha. And knowing that the Fords are getting a new nose and body next year, was there any want to try to run that?
No, I think I can't make decisions based on that. I got to make decisions on life and what my work-life balance looks like for my family and stuff like that. So prayed a lot about it and just felt like it was time. Thanks.
You've sort of already been through the process of,
Hey, good job. Yeah.
Saying your time was done, but have you been more self-reflective this season compared to last season?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
You knew you were retiring, then you came back, and then now you're, it's obviously your last full time.
Yeah, absolutely. I've certainly soaked it all in, and had the opportunity to go through the season and almost feel like it was a gift, right? Like I should have been done a year ago. So this year's been a gift, and it hasn't been perfect by any means, but it has been enjoyable. I wouldn't regret it for 1 minute. So it's been, it's been a journey, and I've enjoyed the ride.
How was it going? Obviously Kevin's kind of going through the same thing.
Yeah.
With his retirement. Is that kind of give you some comfort of like you have someone that you're teammates with that's going through kind of, this being the final X, Y, and Z?
No, I mean I've all my focus has been on what's best for me and for my family.
This is Austin Dillon, driver of the Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.